Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream, where we are not playing Victoria 3 today, because it keeps crashing my computer. So that's a thing. Ran a few more tests after the stream on Monday, tried Vulcan mode, both the game start parameter, as well as, I don't think my head should be here for this game, I think it's supposed to be somewhere over there, I think we'd agreed on, we'll see. Yeah, the in-game options for Vulcan, the command line options for Vulcan, it also crashed. In fact, it crashed faster. And by crash, I mean, it hangs my entire freaking computer. Like, even if I tap the caps lock key on my keyboard, it doesn't toggle the light for it. Like, it is a full lockdown. Now, apparently there's something with the latest like Windows update specifically that causes Victoria to hard crash the whole computer, which seems insane. And by latest, I mean, I think it's been a couple weeks or something like that. I have no idea what's going on there. It's utterly bizarre and has no effect on anything else I do, and I use my computer constantly, obviously. So, I don't know who to blame on that one, but we're not playing Victoria 3 today because of that. Hopefully we'll get back to the Papal States after somebody somewhere has gotten their shit together. But that means we get back to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, which is great because we started this run on a Saturday. I fully expected us to not live for the entire run, and yet here we are still going on. So we had to find a place to bring this back, especially with all the RimWorld stuff. The whole intention was that for that Saturday stream was to play something that wasn't going to be long-term because a new RimWorld is coming up. So, yeah, we're back over here with our Mountain Dwarf Fighter of Qazlal. We are the Storm King. We are a Raging Hurricane, a Tempest of Destruction. Other metaphors apply here as we run around the dungeon trying to get the Orb of Zot. We've gotten some pretty amazing drops on this bad boy. That has been kind of ridiculous. We got very early on this artifact spear, Life Bane. Now, I do feel like we are nearing the end of the usefulness of Life Bane because the spear has it's a very low base damage weapon. And it is starting to take more and more whacks for us to finish things off. And the longer it takes to kill things, the more damage we're going to take. This Partisan, for example, is a much better polearm, but this one is non-magical work. I should probably just drop it. It does do more damage right now. Like, if we take a look, our damage rating is around 23 with the magic spear, and it is 38 with the polearm. Now, in fact, I might be in a position where we could swap between the spear and the Partisan right now. The problem is that the spear has got the fragile tag. If we unequip the spear, it will shatter and go away. And the spear is still useful for various things. It gives us like near perfect fire resistance, resistance to corrosion. The bonus is stealth, which really doesn't matter because we're following a god that makes us the loudest goddamn thing in the entire dungeon. And on top of that, we're wielding a gong as a shield, which is also loud, which is hilarious. That's another god tier drop. And we just got this one relatively near the end of the stream. We've also got this plus 10 artifact plate armor with some cold resistance and strength boost. It's incredible. We've gotten some really good drops. We are lacking a couple of things. We are lacking poison resistance. We got this chainmail of poison resistance we could consider throwing on in a situation that might need it, but I really want to avoid that. It took us a long time to find anything with willpower. We luckily have that finally, so we've got some resistance to magic. But yeah, there's a couple of things we're still hoping to find. We're in Amulet of Reflection, which is insane for what we're going on here. We could always swap to this negative energy amulet if we're in a situation where we need that. Hopefully we don't. Apparently we picked up the second +4 Ring of Slaying somewhere, which I think would be a big improvement over this +6 Ring of Strength. Ring of Strength is good, but I think we go ahead and put that on for even more. Yeah, shield is OP. Yeah, no, the shield is going to do amazing things for us. We have a source of corrosion resistance. We actually have two, both the shield and the spear. I think we're probably going to go for the slime branch, which I don't think is normally of the rune branches. I don't think it's one of the first ones you go for, but I think for us it's the best bet since spider would be tricky since we don't have poison resistance. Although I think we've got a few things to generate some poison. We got 2 rings of protect from cold, which I don't know, I guess we'll hold on to for now, but we could drop some things for inventory space. We only have slots for 2 things right now, and I generally like to drop things in the main dungeon because it's a little easier to like scoop up later. So I think what we'll do is we'll drop the Ring of Strength. I don't think I need to carry the Amulet of the Lily. I think we're going to drop that. I don't think we'll ever wear it. I'll drop one of the rings of protection from cold. I don't think we'll need it in slime, but we'll do that anyway. We're going to keep the wands. We are training our evocation, so these are getting quite tough. We're going to have to whip out the quicksilver at some point, because apparently it's quite beefy. Yeah, the scrolls of poison have some possibility for handling spiders when we get there. We're just going to hold on to it, and that's going to be okay. I think, yeah, I'll drop that. Oh, we got a phantom mirror, too. Okay, we'll consider that, because I think that should also be evocation, I think. If I remember correctly, Qazlal gives you reflection, doesn't it? Does it? Oh, storm surrounding is powerful enough to repel missiles. So not reflection, but maybe repelling? I don't know what happens if you have both. Because reflection is so powerful, because it's bouncing the projectiles back at people. I don't know what Qazlal's ability does specifically. If someone wants to look it up on the wiki for it, that might be useful and relevant over here. But yeah, slime branch is quite a lot harder than spider swamp. Yeah, I agree. The thing is, I'm just not confident about either one of the other two because of our lack of poison resistance. I also wouldn't mind some ability to fly for swamp, although I don't think swamp's as annoying that way as shoals. It's been a long time. Curious if Quill has any enchant, etc. scrolls. I don't think we do. We might have like... we do have 3 scrolls for enchant armor, although I don't think we've got a good candidate for it right now. We could put it on the boots and get a couple more points of AC. I'm not sure that's worthwhile since it doesn't have any other effect or brand going on. And I think the Cloak of Willpower, I think +2, yeah, is as high as it goes. And we did, I think, drop an enchantment. I think we brought this from a +9 to a 10, but now it's locked down. I guess we could do the Helmet of Intelligence to another +1. It is a helmet. The intelligence doesn't really matter. But I guess we could go and throw an extra AC on there. I think that's gonna be fine. You think Swamp will be fine? Okay, so maybe we should start with Swamp. I thought my thought was that Swamp had a lot of poisonous stuff too, but I'm not sure. I mean, again, we could go and slap on the chainmail. Actually, we probably don't need the rings of cold resistance at all because we do have 1 cold RC from our plate. But if we find ourselves in an area, I think we already did the cold sort of like mini branch. Like mini dungeon side branch, so we probably don't need multiple stacks of cold resistance. We'll probably end up dropping the other cold resistance ring at some point too, but we'll see. But yeah, if we look here, you can see no poison resistance. I guess we'll check out Swamp and see what happens. Has poison dragons, hurt quite a bit. Okay, well what we can always do is poke and run, poke and run. We can do a little bit. We can try out slime. Yeah, I know slime's real nasty. But with corrosion, again, maybe a little careful thing. So I think that's going to be our approach to start off over here. If we do this, so we haven't actually reached the bottom of dungeon. We could also do that. But I propose, let's go ahead and... oh, it is shoals. We don't have swamp. We have shoals. Yeah. Shoals is annoying without flying. With 1 tick of willpower, we might be able to resist some of the like the mermaids that like kind of pull you into the water kind of thing. Yeah. Tell you what, let's take a look at slime and see how it feels. And we'll be ready to bravely run away if it happens. Because like these green walls, it's been a long time here. These green walls in slime, I think they do like burn you if you're near them, right? So you got to keep some amount of distance there. We'll do, okay, an acid blot. See, it's already flagged as red for like super dangerous to us over here. Immune to acid, corrosion, and blinding. Can see invis, which is annoying. Can eat doors, can spit acid for quite a lot of acid damage. It's got a lot of hit points too. Threat lethal. See, the game thinks we shouldn't be here. Okay. Oh, we reflected the acid blob back at it, but it didn't take anything. This is sort of the issue where we were when we left things off, of like what to do next. Maybe I'll risk shoals. Shoal and spider should be considerably safer than slime. And the game thinks it's a bad idea. All right. Maybe I put on the chain. You know what? Because we have the shield and stuff, maybe I just slap on the chainmail of poison resistance and we go spider. Let me try that. And yeah, the other thing is we might go and just drop back down to dungeon. I don't remember what the situation was there. Maybe we just hadn't finished that. But yeah, we'll, can I tell you? Because I want to go outside. I don't want to actually enter the spider one. How do I tell it that I want it to do that? I think maybe if I hit 0. Go to the entrance of the current branch. Can I go to the entrance of spider if I hit 0? Yes, good. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Let's go put on the chainmail of poison resistance. Now, we could go and enchant this, but I don't think this is a long-term thing. We'll test and see. We may have to start spending some resources, some consumables, but of course this is an RPG, and therefore what we want to do is we want to end the game with a bag full of infinite potions and scrolls that we never used because we might need them just in case. I don't know, that's how I play RPGs. I don't know about you. There's a chilling moan. So that's another one of these side branches. I don't know what you call those things. Like the sewer, the ossuary, the gauntlet, the ice cave. I don't know if there's a term for them. I mean, they are just branches, maybe mini branches. So there must be one over here. I don't know which this one is. Chilling moan. Something undead? I don't know. Hoard all the consumables. Why do you have to call me out like that? I know, right? It's just the only way to play RPGs. I'm pretty sure. We got a pharaoh ant. That's new to me. A royal ant returned to unlife through strange, probably horrifying means. It binds the souls of its allies when slain, allowing them to fight on after death as simulacra. A little bit of EV, not much AC. 36 hit points isn't that bad for us right now, although it does have a high threat. I feel like this layout changed since last time we played, which can't possibly be true. It basically can't hit us. We can hit it a lot. It bites for 43 with drain life. It has no resistance to fire or cold or electricity. Okay, well, I mean, we can't poison it, but I could, what is it, Shift V? I could hit it with, like, maybe just a Wand of Flame. Wand of Flame is a pretty low-level wand, I'm pretty sure. And we've got, like, a lot of charges there because as of some patch some while ago, whenever we picked up a wand, they just add together instead of having, like, 4 different Wands of Flames. But again, we have some invocation. I think we can soften it for this. Or we'll miss. Chilling moan, the faint skittering sound. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play it careful here. We've also got our powers. Ooh, you move quickly. I was going to say, I should have moved directly to the entrance immediately. Okay, done. We've got ourselves a jumping spider. These can be annoying because of their movement. They've got the blink annoying stuff. They're fairly evasive, but if we hit them, and we got a 74% chance to hit them with this sword, they will die fairly quickly. You can see the X over here. All insects in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup are vulnerable to poison. Many of them poison you, but many of them are vulnerable to poison. If we had something like a whip of venom or something, we'd be just laughing at this entire branch. So I don't think we've got any problem. I'm going to just move to the exit anyway for safety. Oh, I can poke it from here, so I'm going to stop that. I know I'm not standing on the exit. That's okay. We'll do that. We do have our powers. What? A steel barb worm. See, this is one of the extra difficulty levels. So many things are new to me here. You have an annoying amount of evasion for something that's got 3 pips of AC on this screen. And 69 HP is not that nice. We're very likely to hit it. It could embed barbs. I think the barbs are probably the things, if they're in you, then you take damage from moving. So far, this feels okay-ish. I'm going to do a poke at long range on the spider. I'm going to move up the stairs, dragging the spider with me. We're going to finish this off. Okay, it's going to blink away. We're just going to wait here and let it come to me. We're going to whack it. I'm trying to build up my piety, so I don't want to use my powers if I can avoid, but we'll see. They reworked and added like 2 times new monsters spider a few patches ago. Having the same as you. Yeah. Reminds me of comics when dungeon creatures come to adventure. He's got sword, shield, 50 healing potions, 60 random scrolls, 35 more swords, 16 more shields. What? Why? Exactly. Flame is one of those useless ones. Yeah, only useful over water. Oh, for steam. Yeah, flame wands are super low damage. But I was like, if we can scratch it a little, then cool. It's also why it's easier for me to justify using it. Okay, the steel barb worm is right next to me. Please don't kill me. What is the... Oh, are we getting sound effects in chat? Oh, that might have been from my RC file, though. The twang. Okay. Faint skittering sound. We block. We are blocking like mad. Entropy Weaver. Okay. We're not barbed. So I'm going to just pull this up the stairs to me. And then finish fighting it here. Is it corroding me? I'm corroded. Was it from the spider? Barbed? Okay. Barbed spikes become lodged in your body. Cool. Fine. Where do we get the corrosion from? I think Chili Moan is just the monster sounds. Okay, we definitely took some extra hits there. Let's rest. Corrosion goes away in time, so it's the entry weaver presumably is doing it, but it didn't follow us up. There you go. Rested some more for the corrosion to go away. Oh, I still have hit points lost. Let's rest until that's completely back. Okay. So, Entropy Weaver's right next to me. There's also an orb spider. We're going to drag the Entropy Weaver up the stairs with us. So I'm guessing, yeah, it's Entropy Weave. Corrodes the target with no direct line of sight required. Okay. Drag you up the stairs. So yeah, we're getting some penalties to our gear and stuff like that because of the corrosion. But we should just be able to kill it. It's more of a problem if there's a bunch of things. So we're being debuffed by this while being killed by something that's genuinely more dangerous by itself. So again, we'll rest. Corrosion's going away. Health is full. Go down the stairs. Okay, I'll drag one red back. The redbacks are really not scary. As I said, I'd be more worried if there was more than one adjacent, which is the case right now. We're going to grab 2 spiders up. Being watched by some of the few power. Go away. The orb spiders drain mana, I'm thinking. Okay, we'll just kill the 2 redbacks, which is going to be easy peasy. We don't actually care for our mana. Wow, these spiders keep coming. We are loud, so it makes sense that everything's constantly being dragged to where we are. No, this has got the Orb of Destructions to do ridiculous damage that we want to dodge. Feel being watched by something. Oh, there's something invisible! Oh! Okay, hang on. Let's go up the stairs. Let's put on our Ring of See Invisible, replacing one of our Rings of Slaying. There's a ghost moth! Yeah. Drain my mana. Who cares? Okay, let's put the Ring of Slaying back on. Replacing the Ring of See Invis. All right. Down we go. Jesus, that's a lot of spiders. Let's pull a bunch up. We do give them a chance to get a free hit on us when we go up, but this is going to be still much safer over here. Oh, there we go. Accept or kills. Now adapt resistance upon receiving elemental damage. Doesn't do anything for us here, but we're still happy to get the rank up. What I might want to do is wait a few more turns. Maybe hope that people spread out from the spider branch. Or literally leave. Like, we could just go back to the main dungeon for a tiny scooch, which will also give them more time to spread out. Wait long enough to get all our stuff back. I mean, it's probably fine. We've got a lot of potions and emergency buttons. Okay, same thing. Pop down, pop back up. Okay, we are poisoned. We do have resistance, so we're less likely to be poisoned. And if we are poisoned... Did we just lose faith for some reason? Now too weak to repel missiles. No longer adapt resistances. Like, we just lost this piety level. Does it just maybe decay over time and it just happened to be at this really awkward period? Because we should be getting some... Yeah, we accept our kill. Every time we kill something, we should be getting piety. I don't know why it ticked down. That's weird. Oh, hey, Mirandira. My living in simulation. Literally watch your old DCSS from like 6 years ago, just the other day. Bitter old guy. Yes, you were watching from the couch, but you need the back seat, so you got to be at the keyboard. Okay, we got non-stop waves of crap here, but that's fine. Okay, we got our elemental resistance thing back. Really confused as to why we lost it, but sure. Poke, poke. Good. Rest. I mean, we are spending some extra time resting, so maybe some of it is just wearing off, but I'm still surprised. And push comes to shove. Like, I could descend after, say, drinking a potion of might, although we only have one, and it does seem very much like a waste. If we do get, like, super sick poison, we've got tons of curing available. I could use a potion of poison, or a scroll of poison down there, and just mass poison other people. Look at that orb coming this way. That does so much damage. Just dodge it by killing the Entropy Weaver over here. Good. And wait. Was it mentioned there's a ghost moth that is invis? Oh yeah, bitter old guy, you missed it part way. I realized, like, I was confused. What the hell's draining it? I thought it was the orb spider until I investigated it, and I realized, no, it doesn't have that. And then finally noticed that there was an invisible thing, so we killed it with the Ring of See Invis. All down. Yeah, those big scorpions are big. I think I'm going to go to dungeon. We're going to come back. Let me put on my really good armor again. we're going to go back to our dungeon. So actually, I'm just going to go return to the dungeon layer here. This was the closest. I love the Rubik's Cube over here. So this floor was definitely fully explored. We'll go down one level. This floor is fully explored. Again, we've been down to at least 13. Okay. Huh? This is the only way down we can reach from here. Is it true that where we are, it doesn't connect to the rest of this dungeon? For any of the regular downstairs? That's crazy. Okay, well, path me over there. Love that the game is smart enough to handle this for us. All right. Let's pop down one. 40 shields, so good. Gong's so good, yeah. And yeah, I think I usually go down to the bottom dungeon first. We might have been on our way, but part of me is like, I felt like when we joined, it was like, I think there was something stopping us, but I think I'm just wrong about that. Hey, this one's way open. Okay. So this is dungeon 13. So we hadn't gone down from this level. Tell you what I'm going to do for safety. You control or shift X, control F. I'm going to forget this floor. I mean, we still have the map as if we'd magic mapped it, but I'm going to do another round of exploration here. Just make sure this floor was 100% clear. Because what I want to do is I don't want to go down one level and get in trouble and then pop back up and have there still be something else. Okay. There could still be something here, but it's fairly unlikely. Down the stairs. Deep Elf Pyromancer. That should be okay. Yeah, you don't have anything that paralyzes us or do anything weird like that. We have 3 ranks of freaking fire resistance. This guy should be a joke for us. There you go. No god powers required. That's the other staircase. Let me go back up and find... That's the staircase. Yeah, okay, so it's just natural decay of some of our god powers here. Laughing Skulls, which is cool artwork. Bolt of Draining... which I'm assuming we would want negative energy protection for. Oh, I do have one level of it. I do have an amulet with a crazy amount, but we'd have one level of it. Oh, the Shield of the Gong. Hey, Snorg. The Insatiable. I probably shouldn't have moved forward at all. Okay, we don't want to fight the guy who goes berserk. Yeah, let me just whack. I kind of want to grab... Okay, I was going to say both skulls, but we're going to do it this way so it only brings one. We're just going to want to pace ourselves here. I think Snorg is perfectly fine for us. Although Berserk is really dangerous. Like, we need to burn things down really fast when they go Berserk. Tengu Conjurer. So that one mostly is... What's the Battle Sphere? Do we have Lightning Resist? Well, we don't have Force Lance Resist, that's for sure. Probably fine. I think what I'll do is I'll just peek around the corner, or hide around the corner for a second. Oh, there's also a Wraith. And then stab. Okay. Well, magic shield. Maybe we want to replace our shield, you guys. No. Yeah, the drain's really annoying. An Ogre Mage with a Halberd of Venom. That's interesting. What is it highlighting? Is it set to auto pick up all shields? Oh yeah, that's not going to be in here, is it? Okay, Ogre Mage... can do a lot. Bolt of Magma does a ton of damage. We don't care about that. Haste Other, we don't care about that. 0% chance to paralyze us? That's interesting. Invisibility could be annoying, but we can see past it. Maybe I will quickly put on the Ring of Sea Invis. And then just wait for him to come around the corner. And then stab the shit out of him. Let me put on my Ring of Slaying again. Halberd of Venom. All right, let's take a look at these stats here. So 38 damage rating, which is actually the same as the Partisan. Is the Partisan one-handed? Partisan is one-handed. Halberd is two-handed. Yeah, okay. Venom is good, but we're not using our Gong Shield. I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. We have 2 items with will now? Oh, the Gong Shield. I forgot the Gong Shield has will. Gong is so insanely good. And then, yeah, the Cloak of Willpower. So, yeah, our actual magic resistance is insane. Oh, maybe I should go back to Elf. And by D14, Venom is less good. Yes, but we still have to clear Spider, and Venom is really good for Spider. That's all I was thinking about. I'd probably be a lot more comfortable going into elf now. Let me do a little auto explore. Skeletal warriors, fine. Whack, 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 whack. We've got polearm wars going on here. Okay, an ogre and a two-headed ogre. Lodal the Thunderous comes into view. Okay, I really still want to get to the staircase, which is what's going on there. Call down lightning. I don't like not having lightning resistance. Okay, I'm just going to get to the stairs, drag two of these guys up, which is scary because they can get attacks on me along the way. But we do have like just really good damage mitigation for pure physical attacks like this. I'm going to assume that things have moved around to the other staircase. Okay, I'm going to kill the skull. Hear a shout. I'm just going to stay on the staircase. Oh, a Cyclops. You know, I'd love if the Cyclops was just chucking giant rocks at me that it could reflect back to him. But we can also just stab him to death. I'm going to wait. I was expecting more, especially how noisy we are. Blade Master is really bad. Dancing Weapons from Elf 3. Yeah, but we could clear a couple of Elf levels because Elf is a really good source of weapons, is what I was thinking. And just some XP. I don't think I'm worried about these guys, but I'm just going to walk backwards towards the staircase. There we go. Just a little closer, just in case they were bringing friends. Stab, 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 stab. Nessos. Oh! You know, I was going to say, you know what our strategy against Nessos is? Running away. So Nessos wants to shoot us with their bow, which is going to reflect entirely back at them. How did they get poisoned? They're using flame arrows. +3 longbow flaming, bursts into flame, shoots an arrow, block with the invisible shield, reflect it back, and he gets sick. Oh, maybe he's got poison arrows? Is that a thing? There's poison darts. Is there poison arrows? But yeah, like, this is so funny. We could just stand around. As long as he's willing to shoot me, he has innate poison. Okay. Well, I'm just going to go and stab at him. Yeah, there you go. Back away. That's going to work out great for your strategy. Shoot me, bro. Yep, good. Shoot me some more. Oh, you're going to blink away some more. I'm sure that'll be the ticket. Here, we'll stab the skeletal warrior. We killed Nessos. I technically swung at them once. Okay, there's Lodal. This is a little dicey, but we do have a lot of escape mechanisms. I'm going to move here just to break some line of sight with Lodal for a second. Okay. Call down lightning. Why does it say 7-star? Is that the expected damage? Range 2 to 7. Oh! Is that okay? That's the distance. Because we have magic resistance, but not electrical. Although we do have the storm resistance, so our resistance should automatically adapt to getting hit. This is a little scary because I didn't really know what to expect with this guy. You know, can we do... I could do the regular upheaval, but that's it. Okay, kill him. And then kill a bunch of ogres. Should be fine. Technically, we could move to not... Okay, I don't love Snorg right now. Because he's berserk. Part of me is wondering about using an escape consumable right now. Scroll of Blinking would be guaranteed to jump me over here. We could probably just load up a teleport. Yeah, that's a good question about wands, because he doesn't have... He has to have 2 ticks of will. Berserk Rage is scary. We do have a wand of paralysis. What's our odds? 35% is not great. So we could possibly just tank the ogres while we kill Snorg, but his damage is going to be ridiculous. But push comes to shove, what we'll do is we'll blink away from him, past the ogres. I'm going to try to stab him here. We're burning him, actually. Is he vulnerable to fire because he's a troll? No. He's going to start stabbing us really hard now. I guess I could have tried to paralyze him a couple of times before he closed in. I don't love how low we are. Okay. We should be fine now. Okay, let me kill the ogres, because they'll actually go down faster than the skeleton, and possibly be doing more damage than him. Yeah, I'm not too worried, because we do have a ton of emergency buttons. Man, this guy is hard to hit. Well, 78%. He's not that hard to hit, but he's got a lot of AC. And the problem is the base weapon, the base damage on our spear is bad. This is exactly where we're having problems here. Okay. Louise the Corrupted. Oh my god. Trident of Venom. Trident Venom's interesting because it is a one-handed spear. A trident is a spear. One-handed spear of venom, which again could do things against spider. You got a fancy tower shield. Not that we need it, but that's interesting. Louise, what kind of other bullshit do you have? Banishment. Okay, so if we get hit by banishment, there's a 1% chance we get sent to the abyss. That's not great. It's only 1%, but it's really not great. In fact, I dare say that would be bad. I'm assuming this is, 3% is no good. I don't know that Quicksilver helps here. Oops, I didn't mean to hit tab. I think it's probably fine. Yeah, only 1% until it happens, pretty much instant death. We might actually be in a fine position for the abyss. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, silence is interesting. I don't have a silence scroll. I could hit you some just upheaval right now, which might not be a bad thing. And we might just be able to stab. Oh, no, you do have really good defense, right? You got a lot of shield. The upheaval did something, so maybe I'll just keep doing that. Yeah, let's go one more time. Finish you off. There you go. Costs us a little bit of piety to do it, but that's fine. Okay. I don't think, even though the spider branch is vulnerable to poison, I don't think the Trident of Venom will be better. I could, if I pick it up, out of sake of argument. Base damage 29. See, okay, the Trident is better damage, better base damage than our spear. Even though it's only a +1, like it does more damage than our +5 spear, and it's got the poison effect. But again, we'd be losing so many other things, so probably not. Okay, you're fine. What I'm going to do is, like, kite you backwards. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Keep coming. I just want to minimize the chance that we get another huge giant swarm. While I wasn't 100% full. Who's got slow? Did we pick? Oh! I don't want to use the tower shield. It auto-picked it up. I don't want to use this tower shield. Why would I use it over Gong in the first place? And yeah, slow is terrible. The RLX is nice because we don't have a source of it, but no. I suspect... Gateway to the vaults. Huh. Hello, skull. What I'm going to do is walk backwards towards the staircase a little. There you go. Stab, stab, stab. Again, I don't expect there to be much on this floor just because of our noise really tends to draw things. I kind of feel like that thing might be locked in something. We do get some zombies and stuff. Okay, pull back, attack. Melee are very dangerous in non-zombie forms because they poison like mad. And they're fast, but the zombie version is way less scary. You haven't played Caves of Quad, and I really should, because I do expect it to be fine. Okay, so we get a little mini undead vault over here, which should be no problem for us at all. Oh, Centaur War is going to show up and shoot us with arrows. What are we going to do? What's our strategy to deal with this thing? So there's a 7-headed Hydra zombie, which could be a little bit more damage output, but again, it's just plain damage, so it's really not an issue for us. Potion of Brilliance, which we don't really care about. There was an altar there to one of the death gods. Yeah, our low base damage is certainly hurting here. You know what's funny? What we should do is like move to let the centaur actually be able to range attack us. All right, level 16. More HP. A 7-headed Hydra. Okay, we have a poking weapon, not a cutting weapon, so we don't have to worry about generating extra heads. Although if this was a cutting weapon, it would be fine because it would be a flaming one, so we'd be lopping off heads and then cauterizing the wounds. That's just a regular helmet, right? Yeah, +0 helmet. Skeletal warrior. Oh, longsword of draining. Oh, how rude. Definitely don't intend to pick that up. Roxanne! Roxanne, the Geomancer Emeritus. So it puts a an exclusion field around her because she's a statue. A strikingly realistic sapphire statue of famous earth mage who disappeared after catastrophic mishap with a magical talisman. I think, can she see invis? No, she can't. So this is one that you just counter with invisibility. Because she won't be able to do anything to you. She has a shite ton of hit points and a ridiculous AC, but she never dodges. And she can hit you with some spells that are pretty dangerous. We don't have to worry about the Bolt of Magma, but I think the rest is okay. Yeah, smoke would probably work too. I think we'd have to get closer. I don't know what the radius on smoke is. Does it just AoE around you, or can you place it? I don't think you can place it. Like, if I scooch forward and then smoked, it'd probably work, but I think what I'm just going to do is drink a potion of invisibility. Like, I'm not missing it, right? I'm pretty sure it would say here if she could see invis. Crystal Spear hits for a million. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one we don't want. Like, I don't care about the Bolt of Magma. The other ship, Iron Shot's bad too. Both of these are bad. We don't want to get hit by this at all. Roxanne! But yeah, I think I can just quaff invis. I'm looking for, potions. Come near, honey. I don't have a heart of stone. Uh-huh. All right, I am invis. We are... She fired a spell. I think she might be trying to blind fire at us. Oh, shit. She just hit me. Is she just blind firing and gotten very lucky? You want to risk it reflect on 100? Yeah, I mean, if her projectile hits harder, the reflect won't work. If she rolls low, it'll reflect. I don't understand here. How is she hitting us? What is this thing? Oh, flux bubble. Qazlal's head. Oh, the invisible outline, so she vaguely knows where to target. If I go below 100, we gotta bail. Sorry, I'm being silent. I'm just watching my hit points. I'm at 119. She hasn't hit us again. There you go. She hit me with an iron shot, or she fired an iron shot, and I reflected it back at her. Because I don't think the crystal spear reflects. I'm not sure. Okay. I might be able to walk out of here and be fine. But she could also hit me and theoretically kill me. So I'm thinking about just blinking at this point. I'm just going to blink out. We're going to play it safe. A potion of healing might put me back up safely enough, but I'm not sure. I wonder if she heals. She probably does. How much? Potion of healing wounds. It's not telling me how much it heals. That's great. You don't think statues heal? Yeah, I'm not sure how Roxanne counts. Okay, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to use a scroll blinking, which hurts because this is probably one of the most valuable consumables in the game. But I'm going to use one. And I'm going to go here. Like, as long as I'm outside of this area, she won't be able to target me because I'll be out of her vision range. I'm going to do a full rest. Okay, I'm going to lose my invisibility. That's going to have to be fine. We're going to explore the rest of this area. Now, if I go here and read a scroll of fog, because all I have to do is be here to hit her. Oh, it didn't cover... Dang it. And I'm not sure it did the job. Although, by elemental force, I can get a bunch of minions. I can soak one attack no matter what. And we're very close to running away. She definitely did heal, which is annoying. Because she's not a regular statue. Cast a spell. She blunked me to her. Okay, that's rude. But she's nearly dead. A granite talisman. Talisman is with shape-shifting stuff, right? So we're not going to bother with that. Well, we'll have to try one of the new shapeshifter class, though. It sounds exciting. Okay. Did that. Let's go and do the final level of the main dungeon. We got Sprigane Berserker Zombies. I don't think zombies can berserk anymore. Ingo Warrior. Just going to stay on the stairs and fight. Stairs, the single most defensive strategy you can employ. I'll do a little wait here, because I was going to say, we made some noise. Things are probably coming our way. Vampire mosquitoes can be dangerous, but I don't think we really have to worry. Ooh, don't move forward. I know I was hitting tab. I'm going to wait. Hello, Necromancer. Go away, Necromancer. An Efreet could be dangerous, except that we are, again, basically immune to all fire. We're just going to stand here. Skeletal warriors are surprisingly dangerous on the basis that it does take them a while to kill. I guess we could check the Ogre Mage's powers. 0% chance of paralysis. That's a pretty acceptable chance in my opinion. Again, I'll wait. Okay, no one came on this wait, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop up. Just go down an alternate stair. Pop up. And no, not that one. That's vault. Over here. So we get more of an area view, although all three of these staircases were pretty close together, so not as helpful as I might think. You can change tab them on an RC file. I probably should do that, but I probably won't because I'm lazy. We got a stone dragon zombie, which I don't think is scary. I'm just going to move forward towards the staircase in case we need an escape. Zombies are generally nowhere near as dangerous as the regular thing, because then all they have is hit points. Kite shield of resistance. Well, again, we're not going to use it. Of resistance. Does that just give me resistance to kind of everything? Or is this will? From both fire and cold. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, not everything, but fire and cold. But yeah, we're not going to wield that instead of the gong one. Empiric longsword, we're fine without. Staircase to the depths. A flayed ghost. You do flay, which is just the illusionary wounds. Cannot kill directly. Okay, I'm just going to pull... What? Oh, there's a plant there. I'm just going to walk to the staircase. Does this do... was this percentage damage? I don't remember what that did. That was a lot of damage. Halves your HP. Okay, so it is that effect. So it will seem scary, but as long as you're alone, you can't kill me. Oh, do I full heal on the kill? Right, because it's illusionary as well, I guess is the idea. I don't remember that part of the description from before. 8-headed Hydra is completely fine for us. Would have been scary earlier, but not anymore. Boulder Beetle can do some funny rolling things, but that's fine. Okay, ugly things can be quite dangerous. They are very fast, so you can't run away from them. And they're somewhat dodgy. Probably okay. I think I'm going to use an upheaval over here. And hit some things. Cutting wind. Okay. And then I think we'll just melee the rest. There's a lot of these guys. This isn't the world's greatest choke point. Oops. Definitely don't move forward there. Sorry. But it should be fine, because I don't think things will go around. I don't love not being right next to a staircase. All the ugly things have a resistance to something, and they tend to switch their color in response to being hit by elemental stuff. But that's not really a problem with this character. A malevolent force fills the dungeon. A Sentinel's Mark. Okay, that's fine. Just triggered a Sentinel's Mark trap. We'll go sit on top of the stairs, but all it's going to do is pull everything towards me on this level, and I'm not sure there is anything. Yeah, no, we're good. Okay, so that's the dungeon. You can go to depths. Is depths the one that you need a rune for? Because it used to be, I think main dungeon had like 27 levels, didn't it? And you get to the bottom of it, and then it was the entrance to Zot, and you needed the 3 runes to do that. I think here you do depths, and it's like 5 levels. And then you access Zot? I'm getting some confusing feedback here. Someone said vault needs rune, but I don't think vault needs runes. It's very hard, yeah. I think you clear to the bottom of vault, and then you get to Zot. Well... Vault needs a rune to exit? What? Although someone says you change this so you need one rune to enter vaults. Now I'm getting confused. I feel like we're getting a couple... If we could make a safety save, I'd poke in and find out, but I'm not sure. Always helpful to get conflicting advice in Twitch chat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know it either. Right? Obviously. I'll probably go back to Spider. Actually, no. I want to poke back into Elf. Just to see. Do the safety save. Oh, would that I could. I hope you get a warning. I'm assuming the game gives you a warning that if you try to enter vaults without a rune. Alright. Some invisibility. That's fine. We can put on... We should probably keep the Ring of Sea invisibility through here, because there's a lot of elves that will probably do invisible bullshit. Why are you purple? Oh! Longsword to Distortion. So one of the things Distortion can do is, I think, abyss us, right? I wonder if we can go through that door. We can just range chill it with our powers. Okay, it can do that. Upheaval. I think we killed them. Well, we killed something. No, killed the Deep Elf Fire Answer. Yeah, alright. Kill that one. Creaks loudly. Longsword or Holy Wrath. That's the fun thing with vaults, is they've got all these weapons that are wandering around. And, you know, they're fairly evasive. They can be a little hard to kill. And they have resistance to a lot of elemental stuff. But, I mean, we can just whack them for damage. Okay, that does a lot of damage. The holy damage is actually kind of crazy. But then when you kill it, it just becomes a weapon that you can then claim. Air Mage else. Ooh, dangerous without Arlek, right, because we're going to lightning. Did we find any Arlek? Potion resistance. Right, the Tower Shield, which I'm not going to use. The Medusa Talisman, which we're not going to use. I do have a Potion of Resistance I suppose we could use. We really, like, can't take any holy damage? Pack is full. That's because the game is auto-picking up some stuff that doesn't matter. You know what? I'm going to drop both of these. You can always come back and pick that up. That's fine. I'm going to drop this buckler, this shield. You know what? The Ring of Protection from Cold, we can always go and get it back. Okay, we do that for now. Pick up a Book of Hexes and begin reading. Fortunately, you learn nothing new. Deep Elf Annihilator. I think you can beat some pretty bullshit, can't you? Lightning Bolt. We don't love that. Crystal Sphere. Yeah, so like those are some big damages, and you can blink. Where's our upstairs? In here, huh? Okay. Doing shift and direction, which I think will stop if it sees an enemy. Might be wrong about that. Might have to depend on if I've got my numpad up or not. Huh. Oh, that is a blocked off thing. What's the defense against the Crystal Spear? Just more hit points? Because it's not an element. Yeah, Lucas, I'm not, I'm not seeing your messages. Bendings are off, silent range, million hit points. So AC does reduce the damage. I was going to say, so it is physical. So it's probably fine. We don't have more invis. Do I want to just go for it? Okay, make sure to focus the elf there. Thank you. The pyromancer should be fine. I should double check my my scroll situation. So we still haven't found Acquisition. Revelation is the mapping one, right? I don't know why they changed that name. Magic Mapping was a good name. It was really clear. We might be able to fog the other guy, but in practice, he'll probably see us. We might just be able to burn him down super fast. I don't know how many hit points the Annihilator had. More X of Electrocution. Pyromancer's totally fine. Death Mage. That's the Archer. We can slow, but 0% chance is fine. Bolt of Draining, Vampiric Draining. We do have some Arneg, right? Yeah, 1 tick of it. Although, what I might do is pull back a little to break line of sight. Kill you. Wait. Yeah, you're summoning shit, but that's fine, because I can just kill you. There we go. And then the Archer's just going to go and reflect himself to death. Game doesn't have music. I'm playing a little bit of the amazing P-Music collection. Ace of Holy Wrath. We'll do Control F after. Is the Zephyrmancer, is that the name for the Sky Mages now? Yeah, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, you're not that tough. Lightning Bolt can hit us for some damage, but I'm pretty sure if we just reach you, you're dead. Oh, and Agnes? Hello, Agnes. What's your deal again? You've got the Lajatang of Anti-Magic. Max damage, 48 plus Anti-Magic. I mean, 48 damage is a lot, and you evade like crazy. We're only going to hit you about half the time. And you move fast. What we'll do is we're just going to pull backwards. There you go. And let you close in on us. This should be fine. Whack, 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 whack. Yeah, we're missing a bunch, but we're not actually too worried. There you go. We adapt to resistances now, which is at least helpful. Why is this? What does the Zephyrmancer have? Oops, wrong button. Wand of Roots? Is that why you're being flagged as purple? Because you could root us. Entangling us. I don't love that. Here, come here. Break line of sight some more. Oh, that guy just teleported away. I mean, if he just roots me when I'm in range, that's fine. Hello, Death Mage. They're doing hasty things, which I don't love. Okay. I'm assuming the purple is just the root. And it doesn't matter because we just kill you super fast. Okay. Okay. And yeah, I'm going to do a Control F for spear-type weapons after. Okay, the Pyromancer is fine. Death Mage, Archer. Death Mage, I think the only annoyance there is the summons.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
I'm hoping they can just follow me out here because there's a big open area and I don't love the idea of fighting in the big open area. Okay, I think some of these guys might have the Blink Other. Ghostly Deep Elf Death Mage? Ghostly? Feel drained, which is annoying, but at the end of the world, we'll finish off the Death Mage, getting rid of your summons, and then just tab kill the rest. Okay. Agnes is cake for high AC characters, but anti-magic Lajatang is deathly for a Catherine. Makes sense. High Priest. You probably have Smite. Her Brilliance. Call down Damnation. Malign Offer. Smiting. Yeah, we're just going to run up to you and kill you. Okay. Hello, Death Mage. Goodbye, Death Mage. Dire Flail. Dire Flails are decent base weapons. I don't think any of the enchanted weapons will be artifacts. I think it would be bad if it was. Hello, Air Elemental. Okay. Roll left dot. Yeah, the anti-magic Lajatang, I don't think we're using. I don't remember what kind of base weapon that is. Staff? Pole, half moon. Wait, is it polearm? Oh, stabs, yeah. Base damage is 42. It's quite interesting. There might be some cross-training with staves for us? Probably some, yeah. Dire Flail, which we have some cross-training in, but I don't know. I mean, all the Holy Wrath stuff is pretty good as you get further down. Oh, is the staff two-handed? Oh yeah, unacceptable. Drop. Okay, let's pop down one more level. There was a bouncing lightning strike there that was pretty nasty. There we go. Another Zephyrmancer. Here, eat a poison dart. Deep Elf Sorcerer, who I think would be very scary if it wasn't for our 2 pips of resistance. There's the Banishment. There's the Hurl Damnation as well. But we can fight on it upstairs, which is nice. Seems to speed up. All right, congratulations. You can die that much faster. What's a thermic dynamo? Balance energy channeling into capacitor jewels. Whirls of fire and ice occasionally escape and ricochet wildly off walls. Very evasive. Rebounding chill, rebounding blaze. Well, we don't care about the blaze. The chill, we do have a cold resistance. I don't like this bouncing. Especially in a narrow hallway, but this seems to have been okay. Should probably actually completely fill up my health before we keep poking at these guys. Let's pop up. Oh, and apparently pop next to a weapon. Guess we hadn't fully cleared this level. Pop down. Did I get stunned? Oh, stunning burst. Brief paralysis. Willpower is no use against effect. Resistance to electricity can. Okay, that could have been really bad with more people around. I want to finish this guy off, thank you. And then, yeah, you can speed up. That's fine. Actually, you can keep arrowing me. That's fine. Here, have a dart. Okay. Earth Elemental is, I don't think, scary in any way whatsoever. All right, good. Whew. See the shape on the minimap? That is funny. Boom. Oh, we found some spell books. We're probably not doing very many spell casting things, especially with this heavy armor. Ooh, a shop. We could get some extra potions of resistance, since they do give you our elec. We only have one. I'm kind of tempted to buy another one, and haste is always god tier, so I think I'll just buy those 2. We've got a couple more resistances, but I think I'll do that. These are quite expensive, and I'll kick myself if I don't have enough money for something really valuable somewhere, but... A little Mace of Draining. Goodbye, Mace of Draining. What is going on in this room? A statue in the middle, a bunch of weapons, and tons of blood. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back up here. I know that we're being pursued by a couple of enchanted weapons. Okay. Found a +2 dagger called Zed. Protect, contaminate, our poison, fire resistance. I mean, we're not going to use it. Let me deal with this guy first, and then we're just going to drop that. Zed is making me think of the one of the 2 main characters from Disney's Zombies movie. If anyone is a fan of super lightweight, made for kids, super cheesy romance musical, it's actually a pretty good one. I mean, it's terrible, but good. You know what I mean? It's a good kind of terrible. Oh, Altar of Vehement. I'm like, why did it pause me? I don't see a bad guy. So, this doorway doesn't auto-open from the exploration. You have to manually open it. Am I right to think that the rune is here and level 3 is like optional? Hackers Good Terrible? No, Hackers is just good. I don't know what you're talking about. One of the greatest movies of our era. No rune in elf? Really? I really thought there was a rune in elf, clearly. It's probably fine. I'm just going to go and offset a little just to give us a little bit of line of sight blocking. The Glaive of Venom's being a little annoying here. Okay. Maybe too annoying. Try to finish off the Glaive because it's the most damaged. Okay, it's dead. Well, maybe I should have done the Zephyr. I'm more seriously wondering if I should be planning the runaway right now. A teleportation would be semi-safe in that most of the level is cleared. One of them's shooting me with an arrow, which seems pretty fine. The one next to me has just hasted, so haste wouldn't have run away. Okay, that other one is now hasted. Execution as Axe is a great weapon. I think they're faster than me. Yeah. I really don't want to stick around. The arrows doesn't bother me. The axe might close in a little. You can probably just go to this staircase. Okay. And the axe might take a few shots. Maybe I should just kill it here. Hang on. I don't like that the other guy's engaging in melee. Although... Shard of Ice. Huh? Oh, did he just... Block Shard of Ice, reflected back. Okay. I know we're... Okay, maybe I'm too low to mess around with this. Let me quaff one potion of heal wounds, which is actually kind of the worst emergency button. No, we killed you. Okay. Let's say it's actually the worst emergency button because it doesn't heal that much at the upper levels. It doesn't actually prevent you from being in a bad position. Okay, let's keep pulling back. Do the heal, and yeah, I was gonna say more things are gonna come over here because again, we're super noisy, so we're really gonna be dragging the entire level to us most of the time. Okay, that's dead. I'm just gonna stand on the staircase, rest. Oh, no, there's another flail. Could you die? Thank you. Rest. Here, hit you with a dart. Hit you with another one. You can hit me back. You are very poisoned. You are hitting me with annoying stuff, though. I'm going to try to get you to a third stack of poison. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to rush towards Zephyr Mancer because the lightning stuff is actually quite annoying. Although we do get the temporary protection. You can see there, like, right? Is I got hit and I got the protection from lightning from being hit by it. So we do respond to things, but I would love one static pip of Arlek. I mean, obviously we want, you know, all the things. Pyromancer is 100% a joke to us. Hello, Halberd of Venom. Come at me. Oh, Arlek only has... Oh, it's either on or off. Okay, so I guess... I mean, we have to get hit once to get the resistance, but then after that, I guess we're kind of okay. Just gonna pull back around the corner here just for line of sight blocking. Oh, Nicola! Okie dokie. That's a Sparky Boom man. Nicola loves lightning. Lightning bolt, chain lightning. He can see invis. He's easy to hit. He does have a lot of hit points, but he's easy to hit. We do have disaster area you could run, although I'm not certain that's going to help right now. Maybe mass upheaval on his ass would be okay. I am wondering about pre-reading a scroll of teleportation, which is a very effective escape tool. Not as perfect as Blink, although sometimes it can be better. Part of me is like, well, maybe we should try one shot. Do I have silence? I don't have silence. Like, people come that up. I don't have a scroll of silence, unfortunately. I wonder if there's some we could buy somewhere. Can't find anything matching that. All right, let's say upheaval his ass. Okay, that actually did decent damage. Stab you. Okay, I'm going to upheaval here. Okay. What's our chances of hitting things? 79% chance to hit, and you don't have actually armor. Okay, I think what we want to do is stab at him. I'm wondering if this position is safe or not. Yeah, we're not standing next to a wall, because especially between two walls like this, like we could get bouncing back and forth, so I'm going to move here. I'm sorry, he hit me for 74. Okay, Chains Lightning does do 3d45. That's pretty bad. Now, he's nearly dead. It doesn't show his current hit points, huh? Isn't he nearly dead? Can't. Almost dead. Yeah, I think there's just a sliver of hit points there. Part of me's like, it's fine. I could have drank resist pot. We did buy them for a reason, huh? It's fine, right? Barely miss. I hit him. Block his attack. We gonged him. I hate that he's not dead yet. There we go. That was probably an unnecessary risk. That's fine. Yeah, we did adapt our elect. Oh, no, we didn't actually. That's crazy. Maybe it went long enough. Okay, let me pull back. If these guys want to come after me, that's fine. But we got some injuries, so we're just going to go and... Yeah, you can speed up. That's okay. I just don't want to get swarmed. Stab, stab, stab. Oh, two are injured to fight recklessly. That's fine. Recklessly is the way I fight. Yeah, you should be okay. Okay, Zephyrmancer might be a little scary. Tell you what, let's just pop up the stairs. And rest, and then go back down. Never gave you Arlek that fight. Yeah, I don't know what the mechanics for getting it or not is. You can speed up, that's fine. Okay, is this runic gloves? There's robo willpower, which we don't need. Did we have, oh, we have +0 boots. Okay. I thought we might have had +0 gloves. I still have the ring of see invis on, which I think is good. An evening star of pain. Can't remember. This is like the upgraded version. Is it? It is one-handed. Is this the most powerful base? Like flail and mace? I think so. Like that's one-handed. Pain in the hands of skilled. Oh yeah, it scales based on your necromancy magic skill, which we're not going to have. And some gods don't want you to use it, but I don't think it's going to be useful for us. But yeah, that wouldn't be a bad base for us. We did actually start, in theory, with maces and flails as our weapons. The game just kept giving us spears. Much like Top 40 radio through the early noughties, we just kept getting spears. I give it a 6 out of 10. All right, Scrolls of Enchant Weapon. Ah. So if we do polearm, so this is going to be every polearm we have found, period, that we can search through, right? So we can see the one we're carrying, we can see some others, and we can confirm there's not really a lot of sexiness out there. Probably Sacred Scourge is better, but they're quite rare. And there's like some of those you can like only make if you like bless them. So we could poke our head into Elf 3 with the warning that it's super duper dangerous for us. Probably using the potions of resistance if we run into lightning type people. Is this like a little teleportation thing? Yeah. Okay, turn off Numlock. There we go. Okay, Zephyr Masters are fine, despite us not having the Arlek right now. Rest. Rest. Okay, nice, fine. Let me just cut you back to the staircase, though. A little bit. Oh, you speed up. Well, you're going to speed up your path to death. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I'm hitting 5 instead of O for exploration. Although it's arguably fine because it means I'm waiting here and letting things come to me. L3 has a lot of crystal spear and damnation. I should look up damnation, because I know that's really bad. DCSS damnation. Like, what's the mechanic? What's the deal? The wiki is not... There we go, finally loading. Damnation, extremely dangerous damage type, virtually irresistible. It always dealt in a 3x3 tile blast, never misses. Okay. Each damage is 3d20. Okay, so it's not as big of a damage as some of the things we can face, but the fact that it's irresistible is the real problem. Here, shout. People know we're here. Oops, I want to stay where I was. Field protect from physical attacks. Okay, let's pop upstairs. Kill that more safely. I think there's one more staircase we hadn't poked. Yeah, this one over here. Let's do a full rest. Poke our head down this one. A little thermic dynamo. They always come in pairs? I doubt it, but we've encountered a couple in pairs now. Death Mage, Dynamos. Poke. Poke, 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 poke. Stand on the staircase, rest. Rest some more. Rest some more. There we go. Move up and not kill this guy because he's being annoying. Okay. Just trying to move back towards the staircase. Okay. We have one digging. Yes, we do. That's interesting. Hello, Zephyr Master. I'm just going to come here, wait for you, and then kill you. I don't know about running forward here. That seems like a bad idea. Come to me. I'm loud. You know where I am. I'm going to have to rush this guy, though. Ooh, that is... He got a couple of pretty good hits in there. And he refused to die on the schedule that I had hoped for. There we go. Oh, I guess we can attack you from here. As I said, I'm just going to ignore this guy and run to the staircase. But if he's literally going to stand where I can reach him, and I'm not actually afraid of his fire attacks. Annihilator! Okay, so this is the one with the crystal spear. Yes? Oh, shite! I hit a button and got out of XV mode. That's not good. But if we just get in his face, he's going to get ripped apart pretty damn fast. It's just a question of distance and whether he's got friends. There we go. Woo! Zephyr Master. Break line of sight. Force him to fight me. Elfo or Dwarfo. Deep Elf Sorcerer. Roll Damnation. Yeah. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to upheaval on top of you. Okay, I want to definitely target him. I'm hoping some of these things might be line of sight blockers for him. Okay. Could you die? Thank you. Oof, that took longer than it should have. Hello, High Priest. We'll just finish you off. That should be fine. Master Archer is going to have a bad time. Okay, Blade Masters might be bad news for us, although we do have a lot of physical damage things. Only 47% to hit him. It's 15% to hit us. He can hit decently, but we do have decent armor. I think we're probably okay. I think these guys can rip us apart if we were a spellcaster. Part of me is like, let's kill off the Master Archer, but I guess he's going to kill himself off. Okay, the Demonologist is kind of worse news, though. I don't think this can self-hit me. Okay, I'm going to kill the Demonologist before he gets a ton of stuff. We may have to... You summon something I can't pronounce. I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go. I think I'm going to read teleportation. Take a couple of cracks at... Oh, did the swordman die? Where'd he go? I killed him. Oh, the thunderstorm just killed him. Okay. We're going to crack at the demonologist until we get teleported away. Oh, well, we killed him, so I guess I don't need to teleport at all. So, that's fine. This can be very bad. It teleported us into the vault. I was like, because I was looking like, we have most of the map exposed. Most of the time, it's going to teleport me somewhere that's going to be strictly better than where I was. This could have turned out absolutely the opposite of that. But it turns out this vault is empty, mostly because we're so goddamn noisy. A little auto explore / pickup here. Then we'll figure out what's going on. Sack of spiders, I don't think we're keeping. Boots of stealth. Well, okay, here's the thing. Stealth isn't going to help us because we're so goddamn loud, but they are +2 boots versus our +0s. I don't know if this is the safest place to change, but apparently it worked out just fine. So we're going to drop that. Oh, did it get interrupted by the shout? Okay. I think it got interrupted by the shout, or I clicked the wrong thing and only took things off. Okay, so we read a bunch of books that we're not going to use. Random teleport inside empty vaults. Clearly the DCSS way. That's some streamer luck right there. Okay, we're going to rush. Well, the Blade Master makes it harder. Now, nothing can come behind us here, which is nice. Most priest. Flail of due proportion. Drain +8 strength. Ring mail of cold resistance. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, the Blade Master should still go down if we can hit him one more time. There we go. I might just teleport again. I don't mind using the scrolls to teleport because, first of all, we've got a ton, and they're not reliable escape in lots of situations. What does this Pyromancer have? Scimitar of Venom, Wand of Quicksilver, Quicksilver Bolt, possibly ruin some enchantments. If you're struck by this, you'll no longer be about to teleport. Oh, that's funny. So he doesn't have line of sight with us anymore. There we go. There's our teleport. We're not very far, but we got a staircase up top. Sorcerer, I'm just going to... Honestly, I could probably just murder you. If the damnation is an AoE, he's not going to do that here. Presumably. He can't one-shot me with it anyway. Well, though, it's not the one-shot. It's like even a two-shot is bad. Because you can't, you know, run away. Archer, I'm really not scared of. Demonologist apparently can be super annoying. We just have to make sure to keep burning it down before it summons more. I do like that for summoners, it puts a nice little circle under them, so it's obvious what's going on. I'm gonna rest some more. Okay, no one's coming after me. I'm not sure why. Sorcerers need line of sight for damnation, priest don't. Oh, there's 2 different damnations. Are they labeled differently? There's one called Smiting Damnation. Okay, Knigget, Pyromancer, Elf, Archers, that's fine. The Pyromancer summoning stuff is actually a little annoying. Like, not that those fire elementals are a danger to us in any way, but like if we just continuously can't reach them, it's actually a little annoying. But there you go. Eventually. Oh, we still don't have the pyro. That's not what I want to do. I want to do this to get to a bigger area so that I could go and target down. Okay, the priest is really annoying. I think I gotta go for the priest. Summons be damned. Alright. Demonologist. Hopefully... I gotta stab past him to the sun. Hold on. The sun demon one of the ones that, like, freaking mutates you? Oh, I'm using the wrong button. X then V. No, maybe not. Just fire damage? Okay, we're just going to stab past him to the demonologist. Severely wounded. Yeah, sun demon's in the way. You know what? Maybe I can just upheaval the demonologist. There we go. All right. Oh, don't ignore them. Drop the battle axe of tender well, that's interesting. With 2 Arnegs, that is actually kind of interesting. We got an Arlek scale mail, but nah. I don't think we're doing staff stuff. We're not doing the rig of evasion. Cast sunscreen. Wear sunscreen. Yeah, actually, we can just drop that. I could put an ignore, but it doesn't implicit ignore when you drop something. Ring of willpower. Broadaxe thing. Protection Arneg minus intel, which is dangerous if you don't have a ton of intel, because there are some intel drain and dudes. +9's kind of nice, but I don't think protect matters. And also, if any of these are two-handed. Okay, that is one-handed. The battle axe might be 2. Yeah. Okay, so we can drop the battle axe. And then the thing one... I mean, that's really good base damage. And I do love axes because they have a cleave, so they hit adjacent stuff, which is really nice. We have some Arneg already, and I have an amulet of super Arneg. No, I'm going to drop that. That's resistance to negative energy. So I'm not going to worry about it. You can always come back and pick it up. My god, stop poisoning me. So rude. Broadaxe is good, protection is bad. Deep Elf Elementalist. Well, depending on what elementalism you would like to do here. Floorfrost Cannonade. Icy Cannons. Rapid Deconstruction. Repel Missiles. Haste. You're probably fine. We'll get Steamed Little, except we ignore clouds. Okay. What's going on here? Why are you purple? I think it's the Wand of Quicksilver again. Oh, so we got the increased radius on our upheaval now, which is nice. I will ignore this. I'm still just carrying too much crap, clearly. Cannot heal from potions. We get super regen. Robe. Oh, no, we're going to ignore the robe, but that is really neat. You know what? I'm not going to do net things. I can do magical power. I mean, I could drop this wand. I guess we could stop picking up wands of flame. I don't think we'll use the sack of spiders. The Phantom Mirror is interesting. I thought I turned off staff pickups. I guess we're picking up unknown staffs. Here, I'll just block these others so we don't end up grabbing more of those. Because we're not doing staffy things. And that's really good for Slime Branch, is it? Okay, we've cleared this floor. Tell you what, I'll do a Shift X, Control F to forget and do another pass here. We did fun. Where'd you go? There you are. Kill you. It's just cleansing for a little more XP, more than anything else. Okay, yeah, this was way less dangerous than some of the other branches. But yeah, we do have a bucket of hit points. Obviously, with decent gear, there's a couple of gaps. I think I might go back to Spider. Although that would mean putting on the chainmail poison resistance, which again drops our AC a bunch, but maybe in a manageable way. I feel like Slime Branch is where a lot of games go to die. Yeah. Well, I mean, because Slime is optional too. You don't need to do it. Loot was pretty bad, yeah. We're quite lucky, Kento says. All right. I'm going to try Spider again. I don't know why we got a little thing. And search. We did recently search for Arlek. Yeah, and there was nothing. Tower shield, and then scale mail, which is found, which I'm not going to wear, I don't think. And then our poison. Oh, Staff of Alchemy gives it to you. That's interesting, but... Oh, you get mutations in slime, right. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to swap to the Mail of Poison Resistance, and we're going to pop back down over here. We did get some extra levels. I'm thinking here, if I just disaster area and just nuke the shit out of this room. That was way less nukey than I'd hoped. Okay, I'm going to bring up, even though it gives some free attacks. We can easily back up and give ourselves a little bit of space here. Kill you off. Actually, I should kill this spider, because you're quite a lot squishier than the scorpions. And then I'm going to go... How much can you hit for? 30, 2x claws, poison. I'm getting a little low. We may have to do... I could just blink to the staircase. You know what? I'm going to... say walk to the staircase and hope they split up. No, that's not going to work. Okay. I think I can take them post-rest here. Although if they can split up a little bit, that would be lovely. I'm just going to shout. Shout it all out. Come on. Yeah, hello you. There you go. Let's just bring you up. Damn, they're tough. Holy crap. They're well armored, and again, our low base weapon damage is hurting us. Might have gotten some bad rolls in that one. We got good rolls to start off with this one, and then nothing for a while. Okay. Yeah, if I could position them in the water, that would make it easier. I don't think the torpor snail is that bad. Like, it slows us down with, like, an aura, right? So let's just finish you first. Things are dying to my random cloud bullshit, which is nice to see. Let's dodge that orb of destruction. Eat some upheaval. What's our invocations at? Alright. Tab, 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 tab. Radroach erupts in a fountain of uncontrolled magic. You're blasted with magical radiation. I'm sorry, what? There are radroaches now? What is this, Fallout? Irradiate. Or, yeah. Transform an ultra-thin layer of the caster skin directly in pure magical energy. They heavily deform its victims, weakening them and reducing their armor. Sounds like a corrosion. Okay, well, let's kill you. Alright, let's pull back the staircase. Finish you off. Rest. Rest. What the heck's going on here? Pop down, pop back up. Kill the radroach, because I don't understand it, and therefore I'm frightened by it. Okay, it is annoyingly tough. Kill the spider, which is going to be a quick kill. I wonder if I can bait the scorpion into the water. I don't think one is going to kill me at this point. And we still have a blink and shit. Okay. Man spider. Oh, I'm contaminated. Yeah, alright. Kuli Kuvora. What are you? Heal other, vampiric bite. Very dodgy. Okay. I mean, we did probably drag like 90% of the dungeon to us because of our noise. Hideous shriek. So something just noticed us. A demonic crawler. You're fine. Are we seriously going to survive another stream? I mean, I'm probably just jinxing myself saying that. It's ridiculous. Okay, pop down. Stab, stab. Drag up, 2 of them. Actually, oh, did it not bring me up? Must have been a pop-up that was happening. Let's go to a different staircase. A little bit more mapping. Here, let's bring up a bunch of spiders. Kill them all. I'm confused. Oh, I didn't realize these things could confuse me. That is threatening. Cause confusion. All right. So confused, can't even move. I'm getting hit locked by the confusion in a way I was not expecting to be a thing. Does going berserk prevent you from getting confused? I got a promotion of berserk, which is dangerous. Cool strategy of pulling everything with noise and slapping in the face works again. The thing is, even when I'm not playing someone super loud, a lot of times I will do that with these types of melee characters. Stand on the staircase, shout a bunch and again. Again and again and again and again. Because then you know you're fighting at the stairs. Let them come to you. On the other hand, stealth is super powerful, so if you are playing with some stealth, then don't do that. There wasn't anything else in view, but I figured let's drag these guys up the stairs anyway. Entry Weaver is not actually that scary right now, especially if we drag you up here. You didn't even corrode me, which is nice. I'm gonna try to drag 2 at a time up here. Staircases. So powerful. Hey, we're level 18. What a great level to be at. Max level is 27. I believe the one of the early game creators, their favorite number is 27, so there's a lot based around that. It's a sun moth. Very pretty. Higher arrow, swoops behind the defender beforehand. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, okay, you're going to be fine because we're not worried about fire shit. So drag a couple of spiders up, deal with them. Okay, we got our super AoE again. Drag some up. Rest. I'm on fire. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a little bit of being on fire. There you go. And we had the bonus fire resistance. Yeah, it's okay with the barbs. We'll just drag this up. Okay, maybe that was a little bit more than I thought. Kill the redback and this spider because they're the quickest to kill. Steel barb worm takes a little bit more work. There we go. Try playing some 100 mobile? No, I have not. Yeah, that orb spider can do some nasty shit. This redback is being strangely tanky. Okay, can we sidestep the orb? Or is it, I guess it does, like, move towards you. Did you fire another one? Is that what's going on? It's going to kill everything. That's massive overkill, but those are the things that can confuse, and I did not like that idea. Also, I may have been confused by my own clouds and the orbs. There's a little bit of visual noise, just a little bit of visual noise that might have confused me in terms of what's an actual orb here. It's a little scary with the crawler. I'm going to go here before he barbs me and drag him up. All right. Done. I think I reflected the orb. Okay. Tree Weaver, I think I'm just going to charge you. Okay, we got our massive cataclysm. What's it called again? Disaster Area. It's a great name. Also, that would be a great name for a band in some sort of science fiction book. I believe the Restaurant at the End of the Universe introduces Disaster Area. I believe the lead singer is spending a year dead for tax purposes. Am I getting my references correct there? Okay, that's a lot of shit. You're annoying. There's an orb, right? Is it just going to hit the scorpion? Yep. Calculated. Okay, there's another orb there, which I think got reflected. Because it seemed to invert directions. Reflecting the sun. As I say, that's something really impressive, and I realized literally any mirror or white surface can reflect the sun. So, you know. Maybe less so. All right. Whew. Oh, you remember it's Pan-Galactic Gargle Blasters? It's a lot like wrapping a gold brick in a slice of lemon and smashing yourself in the head? Is that how it's described? The Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster? Sounds great. I would 100% try it. Pop down the stairs. Let's do the thing where we peek down some of these other stairs for vision, as well as looking for easy kills. Let's drag some of these guys up. And repeat. And drag up. Oh, I'm confused now. I'm going to try. There we go. Go up the stairs. Despite being confused. You can see the random movement that's happening there. I'm trying to attack in a particular direction. And the confusion sometimes makes you move in a different direction. All right. No longer confused. Great. Oh, hey, Dayton. Dayton says, thanks for your suggestion of Honor Harrington. Warfare gives me a lot of X4 Aurora vibes. Oh, actually, absolutely. Yeah. It's a great series. I mean, you got to be ready for a lot of exposition. A lot of exposition. And, you know, sort of slower, tactical, strategic military combat, but very satisfying that way. Very satisfying. So, slight trigger warning for an essay reference early on in the first book. At least your god doesn't care if you're confused. Yeah, there's like no harming like friendlies or anything like that. We got no problem there. Quaff and cure confusion. That is a good point. Again, let's drag these up before I get barbed and then have some hard decisions to do with movement. There. Oh, see, barbs. Wait for it. Every time I think wait for it, then I'm like, oh, I've got to rewatch Hamilton. We can just fight these guys. Well, okay. Someone's triggering some berserks, which is very unfriendly. Monsters with berserks are super duper dangerous. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to drag these guys up. Yeah, see, that is some serious damage. You got to kill the berserk thing immediately. Despite the fact that Demonic Crawler can hit pretty hard, I think the berserk was doing a lot more. I was about to say, before I went down the staircase, I realized I should really poke down a different staircase. Just to spread these bad guys out again. Because there's a good chance I'm getting hit the second I go down those stairs. So I'm just going to hit T and then T again to shout. And shout, and then I'm going to wait. Hello, Pharaoh Ant. Goodbye, Pharaoh Ant. What are the little blue ticks next to these guys? What does this mean? They have a little blue thing in the top right corner. It's not the pink thing of I'm a summon. Soulbound. What is it soulbound to? Rain, I think. Oh, the simulacrum. It was raised. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I don't think they follow up. Oh, they did follow up the stairs. That's interesting. Huh. Some things, unintelligent undead don't follow you up the stairs, like skeletons and zombies. Yeah, the Moth of Wrath is really dangerous because it berserks other things and... It can berserk me? Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, that is... Well, I mean, it's going to dramatically increase our damage output, but it reduces our options. Can't read scrolls. I can't remember if you can quaff potions while you're berserk. Oh, we're barbed. Let's just wait, stab. Slowing down. And then losing berserk, then you go into a slow mode, which is dangerous. Okay. It's fun to play as a follower of Trog, though, which gives you the ability to go berserk all the time. It's a risky decision, but a really powerful one. Tarantala. Okay, these are Lobi spiders. Orb's a little bit more dangerous, but fine. We did reflect the orb back to the orb spider. Okay, that's kind of amazing. Apparently we do that fairly consistently. You guys are annoying with your jumping. Okay, I suspect most of this is clear now. We clear most of the floor before we move away from the stairs. Which is fine. There's certainly some levels I would have preferred to have stealth enabled. Pack is full. The ring mail of wrong decisions sounds like exactly what you get. All right, I never use these darts. Like, I mean, they're pretty powerful, but you know what? I rarely hit. I like having one to give us a couple little range options, but let me drop those. Okay, we're not going to use the ring of strength. We're not going to use the ring of evasion. Are there any invisible spiders? Maybe I could swap back to a ring of slaying. I don't know. Let me drop the wand of flame. We'll probably have to do that more, although I could say don't bother picking up wand of flames actually from now on. Can't I? Yeah, right there. The ring mail of wrong decisions. The ring mail of Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Having your bane smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick. Ah, that's the quote. Thank you, Roger. Did we get another ring of slaying? Also, are they always +4 now? Have they been standardized? I feel like you used to get like from +1 +6. Okay. Okay. What the? I got blinked into a web. I don't love that. I'm going to right away head straight for the staircase. Luckily, no one got on the staircase because that would have been poor. Holy crap. That was terrifying. Asterion? Okay, we can go out on a date. It's fine. No biting until I ask. What do you get? Major destruction, infernal servant, abjuration. Abjuration, restoration to enemy ones. Shoots a random harmful beam of explosion. I wonder if I can reflect that. Haste, and this is just summon, a major demon. I think we can probably take you, if you know what I mean. But I think we're going to want to pull you up to a floor by itself. So I might just start upheavaling you a little bit. I don't know where you went. Wait one turn. Whack. Wait, did I kill you? The iron shot hits Asterion. Oh. Conjure destructive force. And yep. Turns out you can just reflect his abilities. Wow, this gong shield and our amulet reflection is actually insane. You got the slow from these freaking torpor snails, which is actually pretty dangerous. Little orb spider. I'm gonna... go forward a little. Okay, no, this is a fresh floor. I gotta take this serious. Gotta be super serial. Let's go to a separate staircase just to sort of refresh the mob. Drag these three up. Hop down. Hop up. Get forcibly blunked. Yeah, I was mid-stair ascendance when I got forcibly blinked. That is so dangerous. All right, up the stairs. Whackity whack, 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 whack. Rest. Down another staircase. Upheaval, say that orb, spider, and again. Drag you up. Nope, get blinked. What's the thing that blinks me? Oh, it's something stepping on a freaking dispersal trap. Oh, which shuffle blinks everything. Combined with a couple pips of will, which that combo should be a shoals monster. That's a good point. Yeah, no, it's the dispersal trap, which I hadn't quite realized. I'm ready. We could disaster area, although I don't think we need to right now. Well, maybe with the emperors. Oh, I don't have the big one, but let me do that and then kill you. So I was going to say stop raising dead, but apparently that didn't happen. Well, there's the dispersal trap. Okay. I should just fight at the other staircase, which I think might be this one. Let me rest, and go here. Yeah, this is nowhere near the dispersal trap. I'm going to shout a couple of times, make sure people know where we are. And wait for them to come at me, bro. Good, 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 good. Man, these Emperor skeletons are so tough. And if we had higher base damage weapon, it'd be better. Let's drag you just up the stairs. We'll finish you off, maybe. Pop down, pop up. Kill the other Emperor skeleton, or Emperor scorpion. Rest, come down, and re-enter tab combat, which should mostly be fine now. I should have probably put an exclude on that, just so I could choose, but I think we're mostly done the level anyway. But yeah, I'll pull back a little bit for safety, but so far, so totally fine. Oh, I'm confused. All right, that is slightly less fine. I got confused into a spider web. Let's wait for this thing to come at me. Rest. Go back to auto explore. Focus on the thing that can confuse me. You do one upheaval right there. I'm currently on fire. But I got bonus fire resistance, which is interesting. So technically I might have like 5 or 4 pips of fire resistance right now. Oh. I'm just going to upheaval the ghost moth. And some more. And some more, since I'm barbed. Okay, wait. He was draining mana, which isn't really a threat. We do use some of it for abilities. Yeah. Drain my mana. It's fine. I just didn't want to run after the other one because I had the barbs. Just keep fighting them as they come around the corner. Let me just back up a little. Ah, torpor snail. You are annoying. Would have been funny to maybe drop the disaster area when we opened that door in the first place, but hello, electric eel. So electric eels can be shockingly, haha, that was not intentional, annoying with their lightning attacks, especially when we don't have Arlek and there's walls there, but we do occasionally get Arlek. Plus them being in the water might sometimes make it hard to reach them, or have to stand in the water, which is no good. Let me just put a little exclude on this so we don't auto-explore into the door yet. Ooh, don't stand on the water to fight. Although if the scorpion wants to stand in the water to fight, that's okay. I should have killed the torpor snail first, though, just to have him not slow me down in combat. Okay. A wand of flame on the eel because it creates steam, which does good damage for them. Alright, I'm just going to disaster area. Possibly unnecessary, but it's funny. Well, I mean, it wastes some of the piety, I suppose. And it does have a really high piety cost. Is that... There you go. Pick up the Gossamer rune and feel its power! We have our very first rune! Is it listed on this page? I thought it said somewhere. Ah, there it is. 1 of 15 runes, Gossamer. Alright. Scarf of Resistance. That's interesting. Now, that takes place of the cloak, which probably the willpower is better. I think we don't want to use these orbs. I might pick up the Scarf of Resistance, though, in case we want to do a little swap at some point. We got... Oh, now that's interesting. Is that... No, that's not See Invis. That's... Yeah, lets you turn invis, which is less exciting. We don't need the intelligence boost from the Helm of Intelligence. We'd lose a couple AC, because the helmet has 1 base AC and it's got a +1. The hat has no base AC. We could enchant it to give it a little bit more. I think we've got to put this on, though, for the extra will. And I think I can probably drop this Helmet of Intelligence. I can always come back down here and get it. We're now up to 4 pips of will, which gives us a few options. I don't think we need invis spotting in shoals. Like, I'll probably put on slaying again, for example. Right? We're going to, like, I'll drop these for now. We might end up coming back to pick them up. I don't need magical power, but right now I don't need these for resistance. I'm going to keep the Ring of See Invis. I'm going to keep this amulet of negative energy resistance. Yes, you can enchant artifacts if you're a mountain dwarf to a certain amount. So how much can I enchant this to? Doesn't say. That's interesting. But read enchant armor. Enchant the hat. Glows green. Does it only say it when you can't enchant it anymore? Enchanting it any further is beyond your skill. Huh. Well, let's throw another enchant on there. Identify as great. Oh, because we have nothing to identify. I mean, presumably we might at some point, but at some point we might run out completely. Enchant armor, the hat. Enchant armor. Yeah, okay, so we can't do the hat anymore. Okay, but there you go. And yeah, we'll get out of spider and we'll get rid of this. Let's head over to shoals. We'll head to the exit, or the entrance of shoals. I'm going to draw, or I'm going to put on the really powerful armor. I mean, I'm sure there's poison effects in there, and that does bring us to 0. But I think we're okay. Oh yeah, left to identify over here. Like, what we're looking for is acquirement and brain weapon. Actually, fear's super powerful as well. It's funny we haven't run into one. And a ring of flight is a nice option for things. But yeah, we are done most things. No need to art poison and shoals. Okay, I couldn't remember how bad it was. But yeah, with 4 pips of will, this is going to be ridiculous. And all the reflection shit. And 41 AC, 41 shielding. Yeah, no EV, but that's fine. All right, hello, Sky Shark. Now, one of the things in shoals is the waters come in and out. And yeah, you can get mesmerized and pulled. And it's really mostly very annoying to navigate around here. I don't want to stand in the water and fight. Although, we might be able to do some fun little wand of fire things for Steam. Hello, Windrake. Knocked back by the gust of wind. So that's another thing that's annoying. And then now we're standing in the... Okay, we're kind of getting our ass kicked. Let's drag these guys out of here. Here, yeah, you guys stand in the water. I think the sea snake can envenom us. Yeah, strong poison. We have no poison resistance, but we're just going to kill you. And other than the knockback, wind blast, airstrike. So airstrike, I don't think does that much damage normally. It does some. I think that's really bad if you're a flyer, because I think flyers do bonus damage. Does more damage to targets surrounded by empty space. Did they change airstrike? Is it just you need to be near a wall to prevent more damage from airstrike? Which makes it more scary generally, but not an insta-kill against flyers. I don't hate that. Used to be awful because you get knocked in deep water and just insta-die. Yeah, Qazlal will probably do Steam a lot. See, like we just show up and we're just in the water as is. Out of curiosity, if I were to go and... Oh, I forgot I dropped the wand of fire and then said I'm not going to pick up wand of fires anymore. And now I'm like, you know what would be handy? Wands of fire. Tell you what, I'll turn on the auto pickup on it again. Can't remember where the wands were in here. Keep scrolling by it. There it is. I think I'm just going to go and upheaval you over there. Okay, sizzling sound. There's a fawn over there who's probably killing himself with a reflection. Okay, we're standing on water and next to a wall. Alligator snapping turtles. Oh yeah, they are tough. Which is going to be annoying with our low base weapons. Nice thing here, these guys use a lot of tridents. I don't know if that makes it more likely for us to find a trident we're going to be happy with. Get to dry land. And yeah, the alligator turtle. Like this thing, I think it can hit really hard too, which makes sense. 35. Oh, it's got reach, but so do we. Yeah, it just got tons of AC. Which would be a lot easier if you had a higher base weapon. Dryland is a myth. Is someone quoting Waterworld? Harduke? Scrolls of enchant armor. All right, well that's, you know, that's great. Is this the this level where you can eventually run into the Kraken, right? I don't think I think it's less critical. I think there's lots of times I've not done a full clear of shoals. It's just like, let's dive down. Oh, there's the Kraken. Right over there. He's annoying because he makes little tentacles all over the place. He's actually really frustratingly hard to kill. So I think you just mostly ignore them. I'm kind of tempted, though. We can kill these tentacles. You're probably very vulnerable to some AoE. Uh-huh. Oh, we're going to kill ourselves a Kraken, you guys. Ah! Ah! Easy! Oh my god! I've always just ignored it. I mean, it doesn't come out of the water, right? Unless, and every now and again, it like blocks the doorway you really need to get through. I don't think I've ever trivialized the Kraken so much. It is funny if you're here with a flyer, because your flyer will like auto-explore every corner. Huh, that's deep water. I can't get to that shop. Well, I could blink to it, I suppose. That would be, I think, a waste. Oh, I did pick up a unknown scroll? I did. All right, let's... Well, as acquisition, I guess I don't want to blindly read the brand. That would be bad. Blinding reading the fear would be sort of a waste, not the end of the world. Blinding reading acquisition would be fine, because we're going to read it, but I'll just identify it. We have a million IDs, so we may as well. Scroll of Fear. I mean, it makes sense. The others are rarer, but that is annoying. That is super annoying. All right, down we go. Oh, yeah. The wind gusts are bad. I don't remember. Are the water nymphs the one who want to... Ooh, it's Rapier of Electrician. No, they just water strike. They don't mind control. And I'm not... I don't think I have to be worried about the mind control. The mesmerize. This water is so annoying. Okay. Eat some upheaval. Eat some upheaval. Okay. Let me get on these stairs. Run up. Kill the enraged shark, which is super dangerous, and the guy with poison. And then I'll take a different staircase. Hey, level 19. We'll look for an upward state hatch to get to the shop before using consumes. There's no guarantee that an upwards hatch leads here. They have a downwards here. It doesn't connect to anything necessarily. Have a downwards here in case you get stuck on this island. There's an escape. It's a safety thing. But I guess we could try upward hatches on the other floor and just see if we get lucky. Maybe it's coded like that. I didn't think there was any guarantee of it. Why is the merfolk impaler? Oh, does he like, get over here, you? Oh, no, he's got a distortion trident. All right, you must die. Good. Yeah, no guarantee, but it might happen. Yeah, I think there's a chance. You just make clouds, right? So I don't think I can upheal myself. Did that merfolk pick it up? No. Why are you... Is it because you've got throwing nets, maybe? That might be why your flag is purple, because it could theoretically be dangerous. I'm not actually scared, but... Okay, stab. Manticore. I think you're fine. You throw barbs. They might be able to... Screwing them make movement painful. I wonder if we reflect those, though. But I'm going to kill the snapping turtle. Actually, I'm not going to kill the snapping turtle. Now you're here. I'm going to stab at you. Good. And then tab kill the snapping turtle. Okay, you guys are being annoying. Let me do a quick little drag up the stairs. Wait. Oh, can I not go up because it's covered in water? Can they disable the staircases? I don't remember that being a thing. I saw it in the log of like the water covers the stairs, but like, why would water stop you from being able to use upstairs? Like, I've been in a pool before that has stairs. They work. I don't know, a wizard did it. It's fine. Magic. We don't need to explain things. Annoying thing with the people who are using pole arms against me is they don't move adjacent to me and give me the ability to pull them upstairs. So the danger with shoals is, I mean, the water... Avatar song, that's the mesmerize. There. And you summon shit. Okay. It's wide open, so it tends to draw things in. It's really bad for people who don't want that. The water like messes up your auto attack routine, can apparently cover stairs. And yeah, sometimes you get mesmerized and pulled into the water, which can also be very dangerous. But way less scary if you had flying. Wet stairs are an OSHA violation? Oh, they're too slippery. It would be unsafe, yes. So that you don't love seeing, but it's fine. Sorted antiques. Antiques. Brightly glowing wellspring talisman. We could just blindly purchase that, not knowing what it does. I think I'll probably just hold off. Oh yeah, and I will be looking for up hatches. There's one there. See if we get lucky. I can't remember. Does it always go to the same place? It might. It's talisman. Talismans are shapeshift. It's for shapeshift. Oh, I didn't notice that it was sorry, yeah. Yeah, so it's not an amulet. It's not something that we just wear as a neck piece. It's the shape-shifting thingy. Okay. Is there just the one up hatch? Yeah. Okay. Not full, eh? No. Okay, good. What is... Okay, teleport trap is fine. It's not the displacement. 2 upstairs in the same place is annoying. Because that limits our escapes. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check out the one staircase I don't know. So again, get a little bit of extra mapping information. Stab, stab, stab. Everything here's got reach. Okay, I can at least drag the Windrake up. Stab, stab, stab. Engulfs you in water. That's fine. It is funny when that happens and you're playing someone who doesn't need to breathe. Drag you up, especially before, because that staircase might have been about to be covered in water, which would be unpleasant. Swapping to a different staircase. Come on, water, and then follow me out of the water. Okay. Oh, there's the manticore. Just follow me out of the water a little bit. Why can't I move? Am I in a weird mode? Oh, there we go. The numpad wasn't responding anymore. Maybe I accidentally lost focus. That's possible. Love when they find a scroll requirement in shops for less than the gold they give back. All right, just get away from the water a little because I don't want the water to come onto me while I'm fighting you. Okay, Siren Worker, ignore. Whack, 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 whack. And I really do want to make a very spell-focused run on this, but it takes so much longer to do everything. These manuals are interesting because they do skill train you in those things fast, and arguably, like, they could be nice. We could actually afford one. I don't think it's important enough. But yeah, it just dramatically increases the rate at which you get XP in those fields, and I don't think we need that. 11th force fills the shoals. Oh, I stepped on a trap. Sentinel's mark. Okay, well, let's get to a staircase. I'll just wait on this floor. Okay. I mean, we're pretty used to everyone running directly at us, but let's control it a little. This is just a regular snapping turtle, not an alligator one. Far less dangerous. Little water nymph. Could you... I don't really want to stand in the water to it, but I guess it's going to be okay. Oh, there's still another stair down. Oh. Oh, shoals is 4. Okay. Poke down. Poke up. Poke down. Stabby, stab, 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 stab. Oh, it's the Kraken is back. Oh. Okay, no, I still have upheaval. Good. Here. Get steam broiled here. Steam broiled? Man, Krakens are easy. They are not. Can I stab you through the plant stuff? Well, we're sort of stabbing at the plant stuff. Okay, let me just drag this sea snake up. And then there was one more staircase. We'll just go and peek here. Knock back. See, that's just very annoying. Now we're fighting in water. I'm going to go to the staircase. Except I'm going to get knocked back some more. Not netted, right? No, okay, good. Oh, we reflected a net, which is always funny. Okay, I'm going to cycle to a different staircase. This one seemed okay, actually. Another reflected net. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, now we've been netted. And a little bit poisoned. And people are coming. Ooh, don't yoink me away from these stairs. Hold on. I'm going to go up, rest a bunch, cycle to a different staircase again. I don't like being knocked off the stairs. And yeah, I guess if the water is hitting the stair, I don't want to stay on it in case they cover it completely. There we go. Alligator snapping turtle is fine. So I think, drag you up, I can rarely do that. I think that covering the stairs was an actual ability by one of the people, right? It wasn't just the regular flow of water. Javelineers are probably going to commit number puzzles on themselves. Sorry, I'm not one of those people that do the like the weird self-censoring of all the words that people have started doing online. That may have started possibly on TikTok, where there's somewhat more censoring, and then has gone to other places. It's like, oh, unalive and all these things. But I really think that the seppuku confusion is really funny. That's why I do it. But I apologize to anyone who doesn't like, yeah, this sort of minced oath kind of thing or whatever. That weird thing. What gets me is people will write the words. They'll write the word out, but then censor one letter with an asterisk. Except it's still 100% obvious what that word is, and actually draws more attention to it than would have happened otherwise, therefore actually making it like worse than the intended issue, right? But I really like saying Sudoku because it's funny. Yeah, we'll just hop and put back and forth between a couple places. Keep clearing, mostly getting a lot of XP. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. We'll drag at least you up the stairs and then rest some. Yeah, if we had a big AoE, I'd probably dump it there, which is one of the reasons I never have enough piety to do it regularly. We're only at 3 stars piety. But you know, you got it, you got to spend it, right? Yeah, silver javelins, just keep reflecting. Just keep reflecting yourself with the javelins. That's fine. Silver javelins are actually pretty devastating against like demons and stuff who are vulnerable to it. Trident of Pain. Again, that's the... You need necromancy. Sphinx Marauder. What's your deal? Invisible fly. It's got a confuse, but 0%. Vex, 0%. Great. Okay, so you're mostly fine. Oh, open air damage is really high, so it does the implicit airstrike all the time, which could be a little scary. I'm just going to wait for something to get into adjacent, yoink them up the stairs, and then we'll just pop to a different staircase. I'll pull the turtle up, whack, 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 go to the other staircase, and just keep cycling a little bit over here. I don't like not being near a staircase. There's still a lot of baddies left on this floor. Break line of sight, and then we'll run up and engage some of these guys. Yeah, our reflection is actually insane. There's a lot of baddies there. I'm just going to move towards the staircase. Stab. And why don't you come up and walk with me, Sphinx Marauder? Excellent. See a chocolate. Oh, you're going to go smoke a chicken? Damn! I mean, smoking's bad for you. Smoked chickens are some of the favorite things I ever did when I had a smoker. I mean, I like doing ribs and different things like that. I was shocked at how good smoked chicken was. Oh, name dude. Okay. Oh, it's 10 after. I got to really wrap up the stream. Oh, we can wrap it up right here as a cliffhanger. By Sezen, Madam Whitesnake. a weary draconian with Ferengi and watery scales. She has come to the dungeon in hopes of resurrecting her mortal husband, a noble cause, for a being once known for quarreling with saints and flooding unfortunate temples. If pressed to her limits, she will reveal her true form, the mere sight of which has struck her husband dead. Adventurers may wish they were so lucky. Summon Hydra, Abjuration. You got a big bucket of hit points. Just turn into a Hydra. Is that your thing? Hail Hydra. You seem pretty manageable, though you do have a decent amount of AC. But yeah, I guess we're going to go in cliffhanger things right over here. Not a Hydra. My first assumption was she was a dragon, but then I saw the summon Hydra, and I was like, do you imagine she just turns into a 27-headed Hydra? That would be bad. Dragon is probably fine. But yeah, I think we're going to do a cliffhanger pause right over here. I don't know if A Kiss for Luck is streaming today. She has not been feeling well the last few days. No, she is not streaming today. But we will be back on Saturday. The idea with Saturday is going to be our RimWorld Pirates run. And then I think what we'll do on Monday, we're going to continue here. Theoretically, Monday, Wednesday was supposed to be Victoria 3. Unless I decide to do the rollback on Windows. Oh, you already summoned a Hydra too. Unless I decide to do a rollback on Windows, I'm not going to be playing Victoria 3 until this crashing problem is figured out. We'll see. Have an awesome couple of days off. Thank you very much, Asheville guy. Although I will be doing some more recording. I've got some more Terra Invicta that is recorded and queued up. I've got some more RimWorld Star Trekkers run recorded and queued up, and I'm probably going to do some more. And yeah, and then we'll see you on Saturday for RimWorld Space Pirates. Bye-bye, everyone.